My name is Nick. I used to work for State Farm. It's not Jake. I am, as luck would have it, wearing khakis. But I'm going to give you some tips from an insurance point of view on protecting your assets as it pertains to firearms in the event of a home insurance claim like fire or flood or theft, and some things that you may not know about your homeowner's policy. Now, I do think it's important to note I'm not giving you super detailed insurance advice for a reason. These are just things to bring up to your agent or whoever and see how that'll pertain to your situation. Now, one thing that I want you to do, maybe not right now, but make a note to do it later, go to your homeowner's or renter's policy or whatever for where you live and go down and look for exclusions when it comes to firearms. A lot of times those are going to cap out at like $2,500, but no more than $1,000 per item, right? So for some folks that's just fine, right? If you have a couple guns and it falls below that threshold, good for you. For a lot of us, it's not enough coverage. And it's important to kind of assess that. Now, there is such thing as being overinsured or insurance poor. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to just giving you something to think about. Talk to your agent or whoever your insurer is and look at things like personal articles policies. Different companies are going to have different names for them. Some of them are going to be riders attached to your homeowners or renters policy, and some of them are going to be their own standalone policies. What they do is they allow you to insure specific things, and not just guns. It could be musical instruments, it could be jewelry, it could be whatever, and assign a value to that. Now, it's got, obviously you're not going to be able to take a Glock 19 and put a $5,000 tag on that unless by some miracle you've had $5,000 worth of crap dumped into it. But it is important, I think, to have this conversation because a lot of people aren't aware of it. And I've had a few claims that I helped work, and I've had a few situations with people that I know where things were lost that were either just very quickly outran the coverages listed on that policy or just weren't covered at all. So just some things to think about. It's very, very easy to overlook things. So all your valuables, I know I'm a gun channel, so I'm focused on the gun side of things, but just kind of make sure that if that's important to you, if God forbid something happened, that you are covered. Now, again, I'm out of the insurance world. I don't have a vested interest in you doing this other than I don't want to hear about somebody losing stuff that can't be replaced. And obviously sentimental side of things, they can't be replaced. It's not going to be the same gun. But at least you'll be somewhat compensated for that in the event that a total loss occurs, or even if it's just wherever your safe's at or whatever. You guys get the point. It is going to be more money. That's something to think about. But if you weigh the pros or cons, it's all a gamble, right? Everything's a gamble. You could run state minimum liability insurance only on your car and total a Maserati and just be really out of luck, or you could put $1 million and never get in an accident, and you could have had a Maserati by the time you paid those premiums all those years. So everything's a gamble. Just do a risk assessment, figure out where you're at, and talk to your agent or insurance company or whatever. If you decide you want to move forward, I think it's super important to do that. Again, and I know this isn't cool and exciting, this isn't ringing steel and having a good time showing you new guns, but it was something that I realized I had never talked about, and I've been given somewhat of a platform, a small one, but a platform nonetheless. So if I can keep somebody from being in a, oh my God, I'll never replace these situation without at least having the knowledge to bring up to their agent or whatever, I'd feel kind of bad about that. So way off in the comments below if somebody is currently insurance agents, if you want to way off more below. There's a lot of things I can't say because don't have a license anymore for that, and I quit doing that. It just wasn't my thing. But if you want to help folks out, please do that. All right, guys, stay safe, keep shooting, and as always, a huge thank you to my channel members, Patreon supporters. You guys make this a lot easier to do, and I appreciate all of your help. It goes right back into the channel, whether it's cameras or memory cards or batteries or targets or reloading stuff so I can keep shooting the guns and all the good stuff. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.